Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zaki Ostara with the student ID A1B224049. And this is my partner.
My name is Alia Faraskalia with student ID A1B224053.
In this today video, we will have a conversation about our academic experience. So, Alia, how is your academic experience in your high school?
At my high school, as I remember, I used to be more quiet than social in high school. It's not that I don't have friends, I do have friends, but I'm just more closed off, and especially when in class, I'm not really active when answering teacher's question because I was more afraid back then. I was afraid of falling, but I still I'm still good at English, so that's the thing I'm proud of at least. For my favorite subject, of course, it has to be English because I've already known English and learned English from as a child because I used to watch cartoons in English, in English titles and stuff.
English
Language.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry. And for my least favorite subject, it has to be math because I don't really like counting and subjects that has to do with counting. I'm not good at it. I also have economic class in my class. I don't really like it because it's also counting too, but of course they still teach about theories, so I think that's all still good. And my least favorite subject has to be art. Even though I like art, I don't really like art class because of the expenses we have to give for the projects and stuff.
Wow, so you learn English from watching cartoon like that.
Yes.
So you just copy what they say, something like that.
Yeah, I usually just copy, but sometimes I ask my parents or sometimes my sister about the meaning, or if they don't even know, I'll just find it myself, and that's how I learn about it.
So your family is somewhat also know some of that word meaning.
Yeah, some of them, I think they don't talk much English, but they are pretty. They have knowledge at it at least.
And your least favorite subject is got to be have to do with anything with like numbers.
Yes.
Is like art is literally using money. Money is also numbers, so
Yeah.
you dislike it also. So what about your university life?
For university, I think my academic experience has improved significantly. So, of course, I still like the English subject, but it's more difficult because of our class. But it's still interesting and helps me a lot. And I'm also more social and open now, as in, I'm not afraid to talk to people or start conversations, anything like that, because I'm more confident now. And as for class, I'm also more active in class, I guess, like answering the teacher's questions, or like I don't need to be asked to answer a question. Sometimes if I know the answer, I'll just raise my hand because I'm more confident now, and I'm not really scared of making mistakes anymore. Uh, of course, I have favorite subjects and least favorite subjects. At UNIF, my favorite subjects is something to do with English, of course, because I love English. So it's reading and writing. I love writing short stories and stuff like that, fictions. So reading and writing really helps me with my grammar. Like when I write short stories in the past, I realized that I made many mistakes before, but so reading and writing really helps me realize that. I also like digital educational psychology because it teaches us psychology of education, like for educators like us, because we're going to be teachers, right? Mm, I think that's interesting, like, and that's like an important part to be a teacher, to know the psychology stuffs about the students. Uh, and my other favorite subjects is introduction to literature. As I said again, I love writing short stories. So literature really helps me in enhancing my skills. Uh, for my least favorite subject, it has to be kewarganegaraan. It's not like I hate it, and it's not like it's that difficult, but I just find it boring because we've already had it like in our past schools, right?
Yes.
Uh, and my other least favorite subject has to be listening and speaking. Uh, it's it's not like I really hate it too. I do love it because it helps me enhance my speaking skills, which that's how I think I improve now. But I just don't like how many assignments we have in one day, in one meeting because of it. Yeah.
So you dislike LSGP just because of the assignment task like that?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
What about you, Zaki? What's your academic experiences in senior high school and university?
Well, first thing first, in senior high school, my senior high school is pretty interesting, not like other high school where they go to uh, the same school every day, because my school literally migrate from place to places. Like first thing first, like when I applied to that school, we were studying at like near Jamtos, and then after that we got moved away from that place to another place, like not far away from that place. It was like an abandoned building. Well, we still like use that as a regular school, and then finally our school finally got built by the government. We moved there, but that's the thing that I don't like about the place, is that the place is not good for it to be a school, because it was combined with other uh, place as well, like it's combined with the dinas peternakan. So what it make it bad is that we need to smell the smell of animal there, like the pig, the cows, and the sheep, like the blood. So when it rain, it will be so, the smell will be so bad. That's why this what I dislike about the school. But what I like about the school is the school type, because we doesn't have the enough place. The school got divided into two time, like two different schedule: morning schedule and afternoon schedule. In the morning schedule, you just need to study from 7:30 to 12, and then in the afternoon classes, you just need to study from like 12:10 to 5:30 p.m., which is really amazing. I love going afternoon school because I don't need to, like, when I wake up I don't need to worry about going to, like, the first thing I do is going to school. I just literally can lay down and do the school later. My favorite subject is math. I actually really like math because math is really fun to do, unless if you are in 12th grade, because you probably meet like sin costan. Like,
Yeah.
how's your thought about sin costan?
I'm I'm stressed about it.
So, yeah, the same thing as I, like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not really fun to do. And also my favorite subject, of course, is English. English is really fun, even though it's basically the same thing as Bahasa Indonesia, but with different like structure like that. What I dislike the most is chemistry and physics. I just doesn't like chemistry and physics at all. Like, chemistry is complicated if you doesn't understand it, but if you understand it, it's also complicated, same as physics.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not a really good experience to begin with.
Uh, so your school experience was really out of the ordinary in many different ways
Yes,
because of the building. Uh, but take it that you like math because it's fun, and same as English because it's fun also.
yes.
And your least favorite subjects have to do with chemistry and physics because it's difficult?
Yes.
It's confusing?
Yes.
Okay. So what about your university experience then?
My university experience is actually really good because I really like Unja. Like Unja is really big, and the atmosphere is really nice. Like it's clean. It's not really hot here. It's really like, how do you call it?
Comfortable?
Not comfortable.
Oh.
It's probably the air is really
Breezy?
breezy. Yes,
Yeah.
breezy. So it's not hot. What I dislike is going to the unit itself. Like Uja is good, but the location of the place is not good because you need to go with the same as trucks and like that,
Yes.
which is really difficult for me to go to the Unja itself.
There's so many people going to
Yes.
different places in that road alone.
Especially when you want to go to, like, you know, like PPKMB, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yes,
The
yes.
road is literally like stuck full of people. Like the thing about Unja is that there's only one road. There is no other road for you to take. So it on PPKMB day it's really stuck. Like a lot of people, like there's so many people. I really hate it.
I agree.
What I like on our as the subject is that any English subject like listening, speaking, and reading, writing. Even though I don't like read and writing, but I still like to learn about reading and writing. I really love listening and speaking because I learned English just by listening to people. Like I watch video about some YouTuber outside, which I don't even know what they are talking about. What I try to do is that I'm guessing by their movement on what they do. So basically, when they speak, I'm just guessing. Oh, they were talking about making this or making this.
So based on the implications of what they're
Yes,
doing.
yes, and then I just copy what I heard from them. So I basically just copy paste what they say, and that become my grammar. But after I learn listening and speaking, I learn the proper grammar. So it's really good. My least favorite in subject on our program is kewarganegaraan. It's not that I doesn't have uh, it's not that I'm not patriot for my country. It's just that compared to all of these subjects, this is the most boring subject for me to learn. And I need the thing is about kewarganegaraan is that we learn the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
It's
I
nothing
agree.
different. It's just that same scenario from like grade 1 to even to now. It's the same thing. So yeah, that's all that I can say. Maybe is there something that you would like to add?
I think we've known each other's academic past and present academics pretty well. So yeah, I think that's enough. Thank you, Zaki.
Okay, I guess that's all for the video of today. We will end it now. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.